So, as we looked at in the last part of this course, Heidi is having a problem. Her problem is that she has to do a number of tasks every day on Microsoft Word, and she's looking for a quicker way to do that. Yes, you've guessed it. It is by creating macros. And in this part, I'm going to show you how to plan before you actually go about creating a macro. Planning for a macro is really important. It ensures you don't do mistakes and you don't get frustrated during the process. So the first part of planning for a macro is writing down the number of steps that need to be done. This will make sure that you don't press the wrong keys, because remember, once you turn on the recording macro, every single keystroke is going to be recorded and you don't want mistakes. So what I've done is that I've used Microsoft's sticky note to write down the list of steps that Heidi has to do. Once that is done, the next thing you have to do is make sure that your security settings are correct, and also that you have all the options for macro being displayed. The first way of displaying our macro recording option is to go onto View, and then you go over here to macro, then you can record in macro. In case it does not show, in mine it's already showing from before, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, you can always turn it on from the developer's toolbar. You click right over here on the Customize Quick Access toolbar and go on to More Commands and then Customize Ribbon, and if you'll see over here, you'll see the developer checkbox. Make sure you have a tick next to the developer and you click OK. Once you go to Developers tab, you will have the option for recording macro. Another thing you can do is add a little shortcut over here, especially if you work with macros a lot. You can right click right here and make sure you have a tick mark next to macro recording. Once you do that, you have a little icon. Once you click on the icon, you go directly to recording macros. So now that you're all set up, now we can go to checking the security settings. How you do that is you go to File, Options, and we're going to go to Trust Center. Once we go to Trust Center, we can go to Trust Center Settings, and we want to make sure that we have Disable All Macros with Notification checked. Once that is done, you click OK. OK, and now you are all set to go. In the next part, we will go over the steps for actually creating a macro.